Peace, y'all. Johnny Fastlane here. So, Joyner Lucas exposes Tomi Lahren, and today is Meek Mill's birthday. Chance the Rapper wants some chicken nuggets, The Game gets a new chain, and Nas helps design the first ever international hip-hop museum. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, so last week, Joyner Lucas dropped a new song called ADHD, right? He drops a video for it too, right? So he's like in the church, like in the middle of a church, sipping like straight out of a Henny bottle, like on some Kanye type stuff, you know, just like drink it out the Henny bottle, right? One hand he has the Henny bottle, the other hand he has a thick Bible, and he's just like, Lord, Lord, like almost like screaming at the Lord, like almost like he's upset at God, you know, like, why have you taken like certain people? So he's saying like, why did you take Trayvon Martin when all he wanted to do, when all he was trying to do was fight back? You know, why is George Zimmerman still here? You know, why did you take Eric Holder but Nipsey Hussle, why did you take Nipsey Hussle rather, but Eric Holder is still here? You know, he goes on to say like, why don't we trade a person for a person, right? So why don't you bring back Martin Luther King, and why don't you bring back Tupac, and you can go ahead and take Martin Shkreli, you know? So like Joyner Lucas, he's like really talking like straight facts in this song ADHD, right? He talks about Laura Ingraham, but then he also talks about Tomi Lahren, right? And so for y'all that don't know, like Tomi Lahren is a right-wing person. She's a Trump supporter, and she's definitely has gone on record. She works for Fox News too, right? And she's definitely gone on record to like say negative or racist things about black people in general, but also about the hip hop culture, right? But she also recently has said that, you know, after listening to Joyner Lucas's song ADHD, that, you know, the song is disgusting to her, right? And it's atrocious, right? And all right, fine, right? Today I'm not here for once. Today I'm not here to like rip Tomi Lahren a new one or anybody from Fox News, right? Because me, whether it was Joyner Lucas or whoever Lucas doing a song, if he mentions my name and also says something to the effect that I should die and somebody that he likes should come back, you know, I would probably think it was disgusting too. So I get it, right? She has every right to defend herself. You know, you shouldn't be racist and attack rappers for no reason, but if somebody is literally attacking you and you decide to clap back or talk shit back to them, you know, who can we really be mad? You know, so that ain't what I'm here to talk about today. But anyway, so after, you know, she heard the song by Joyner Lucas, she actually decided to, like, I guess DM Joyner Lucas, right? And she DMs him and says, although I didn't appreciate you depicting and calling for my death in your latest music video, I would like to sit down and talk with you on or off camera, right? And maybe we can find some common ground, right? Now, this is good. Like, well, it's good for her. It's not good for Joyner Lucas, and maybe Joyner Lucas would pass. I don't know if he's going to or not, because if y'all saw in the caption, it also said, I wonder how this conversation is going to go, as if he was kind of entertaining, you know, reaching back out to her or sitting down and having a conversation. Probably if they do the conversation off camera, he's going to convince him to do it on camera. If she's able to convince him to do it on camera, it's going to be great ratings for her show, and everything at Fox News, right? So we all know, right? So Tomi Lahren, she has a job that she has to go to, like a 9 to 5, right? Just like Ebro, you know, their job is to kind of like create ratings or create a controversial kind of buzz. So that's why, even though sometimes Ebro was smart, sometimes I think that he doesn't even feel a certain way, and he knows he's being a little ridiculous, but he will say it anyway as to ruffle people's feathers, right? And I think Tomi Lahren is the same way, right? And so since they're not their own boss, no shade, but since they're not their own boss and they got to show up to work every day, if they 10 minutes late, if you 10 minutes late, Tomi Lahren, you got to call and say, hey, I'll be there here in a little bit. You know, you gotta answer to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a nigga like me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if I'm 10 minutes late, then fuck it, I'm 10 minutes late. The only person I gotta let know is myself, and you know, I'll figure it out. You know, if I need that extra 10 minutes or whatever the case may be, right? But anyway, so their job is to, you know, basically create ratings and to try to be controversial. Then her bringing Joyner Lucas onto her show on Fox 5 would actually be really good. It would be a dope ass move, and a lot of people will watch it. And you know, I'll be sitting up here talking about it. I'm sure it'll go viral, and everybody will be watching it, right? So we'll kind of see what happens, but in this case right here, I'm sure that she didn't think that Joyner Lucas would like put out the tweets or put out the DMs that she did when she was reaching out to him. But you know, she's not dumb either, right? She's a professional, right? And whether or not she agrees with Joyner Lucas or hip hop, or you know, his political views, or whether or not he you know, agrees with her political views, it'll definitely be a good, you know, it makes for good TV, it makes for good entertainment at the end of the day, to see like these two people who feel so strongly about their side of the belief, you know, to spar with each other, you know. So I do think it'll be dope, and I think that, hey, maybe Joyner Lucas should actually sit down with her, and we'll see what can come of any of this, if anything. You know, I would rather see her like sit down with a T.I. or somebody, not a Joyner Lucas, but we'll take Joyner Lucas. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. My Maybach music. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out to Meek Mill, bro. Like, happy birthday, right? Today is Meek Mill's birthday officially. He turns 32 today. So shout out to him. You're officially a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing you out here looking like money. I'm seeing all the pictures on Instagram. It's like I could just smell the diamonds through my phone screen. You know what I'm saying? So like, shout out to this brother right here. This is dope, man. Meek Mill been running around squashing his beef with this one and that one. I think that is fire, right? And at the end of the day, we really got to give Meek Mill his props, like for helping people out with prison reform, for getting with Rock Nation, for getting with Van Jones. You know, we got to give him his flowers while he's still alive, because if Meek Mill dies tomorrow, everybody will talk about how real he was, how chill he was, how his persona and his image was his actual real life, how he writes his own rhymes, how he has so many hits. Meek Mill is fire. Meek Mill is dope. And as quiet as it's kept, I think that he inspired Joyner Lucas's ADHD, because Joyner Lucas sounds a lot like Meek Mill in ADHD. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But this is fire, man. Yo, Meek Mill has, you know, gotten a lot humbler over the years. He's just been like, you know, winning. You know what I'm saying? So this is dope. You know, he had his birthday party in Hollywood yesterday. So even though today is the 6th of May, he celebrated his birthday yesterday on Sunday, Cinco de Mayo, and had mad people come out. Y'all see Wale is there. Y'all see Rick Ross is there. And those two people, you know, they've been down with Meek Mill for his whole entire career. Wale and Rick Ross. Yeah, Meek Mill and Wale had their little issues behind the scenes, but it was never nothing like, nigga, come see me, come pull up. You know what I'm saying? They always been signed to the same record label with Rick Ross, Wale, Meek Mill, and there's been people that have come and gone, like Pill or Stally or other people like that. But Wale and Meek Mill have always been there for Rick Ross no matter what from day one, right? And that's commendable, right? That's the team, right? Meek Mill also had like all his Dream Chasers goons up in that motherfucker. Like he had all his peoples there, like peoples from the streets. Oh yeah, and Nav was there too, and DJ Mustard was there too.
Got some street niggas out here too, man. No rap.
Yeah, we are.
Fuck you doing? Cause we made it and we count us out. Don't count the niggas out there, man. Don't count us out. Man, we still in there, though. Hey, don't count us out. We platinum, though. We still got that platinum record. We got that platinum status.
See my boy, man. See my boy, man. See my boy. Yeah, give it to them, man. Happy birthday, my nigga Meek, man. Yeah, what's up?
He's like, this is cool, I'm still here, I'm still alive, forget about me for 2 seconds, and I want to show love to Nipsey Hussle. YG was standing behind Meek Mill when he did that. YG said, yes sir, you know what I'm saying, toast up to Nipsey. You know, like, this is fire.
That's right.
Let's hold it up one time for Meek Mill. Yeah. Never believe it, please just do that toast over one time.
One time for my nigga Nipsey, rest in peace to Nipsey, you know what I mean?
R.I.P. Nipsey. R.I.P. Nipsey, like, how fire is that, right? Like, yo, that's like saying, you know what, that's cool and everything, I appreciate it, I'm gonna have my accolades, you know, from here into the future, but what I really want to do is say R.I.P. Nipsey, you know, and never forget, you know what I'm saying, just keep reminding people and never forget, right? You know, Future was there, right? Future was there, and Scottie Pippen's ex-wife was there. I didn't see them together, but they both was in the building, and you already know.
Y'all wasn't in Vegas when that shit was nigga. Shit going on, man. You see what's going on? YG on the 42 tonight. You know what's going on. Like a motherfucker, Meek Mill. Meek Mill, man, is coming. He's going up. Meek Mill get on.
Now the thing about this, the most interesting thing about this, right, is that ever since Meek Mill broke up with Nicki Minaj, like, he's been a little thotty out here. I can't even lie to y'all. But you know what I'm saying, he's single, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But so he was chilling with this fashion designer named Moulin de Rouge, right? And I think that she's from Philly too, and also she's been around Meek Mill for like some years, right? At least till like 2016 or 2017, right? I seen like a freestyle that Meek Mill did like back in the day, like on Funk Master Flex or something like that, and he actually said, I got this Moulin de Rouge, like he was rapping about having Moulin de Rouge on from this fashion designer. She's young, maybe like 30 years old, black, she's cool, she's dope, but the funniest thing about it is that you know, they're friends. I think that they've been friends for a little while now, for like some years now. But I'm gonna tell you right now, like, they was sitting in the back of the Maybach and they was looking pretty cozy together. Yo, they was in the back of the Rolls Royce, not the Maybach, but they was still looking bad cozy, right? Like, I'm like, damn. So, you know, this is cool, man. And they honestly do look good together, but I don't know what's going on with them. Don't get me to start speculating, because I speculate on them motherfuckers. But anyway, so, you know, shout out to Meek Mill. Yo, this is definitely dope. Positivity, you know what I'm saying? When positive news comes out, I love talking about it, yo. And this is cool, man. This is about a young, successful black man celebrating his birthday with a bunch of young, successful people. You know what I'm saying? So this is dope, man. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. So, Chance the Rapper says, positive affirmations for today. I will have a good day. I will be successful today. Wendys will bring back spicy nuggets at some point. Please, please, please. Lord, let it be today. Right? So this whole story is funny as hell, right? Like, he's waking up, he's on his positive shit, he's trying to put that out in the air. He says, Lord, let it be today. And then he says that, you know, not only will he be successful and have a good day, but that Wendys is gonna bring back them spicy chicken nuggets that they used to have back in the day, right? So this is crazy, because imagine being Chance the Rapper, right? Like, is Chance the Rapper like Jesus or something? Like, imagine, first of all, I didn't even know that you could order food or through Twitter, okay? Imagine getting up and being like, I really want a cherry pie from McDonald's. And you know, McDonald's, they ain't got the cherry pie no more, right? They only got apple pie now, right? At least here in New York, right? So imagine if you're like, I really want a cherry pie from McDonald's, and you just send a tweet out. Like, you're so powerful. You are so, like, you exude so much positive energy, I guess, that if I get up and I tweet that I want a cherry pie from McDonald's and don't even tag McDonald's, for me to think that McDonald's will actually give me a cherry pie when they don't even serve cherry pies anymore, and it's not even like I called up McDonald's, I've just tweeted it, right? Well, just so you know, man, Chance the Rapper is that powerful. Here comes Wendys, yo, from their Twitter, actually responding to Chance saying, this is not a drill. Spicy chicken nuggets are coming back. Y'all are crazy. That took like a day and a half. What? Like, literally, like, Chance the Rapper did it, and the next day, a few hours later, boop, they're saying, yes, it's coming back. We don't know when yet. Gotta figure it out. But soon, and okay, losing it right now. This is amazing, right? That's what it says. That's not me getting hyped for, you know, nuggets from Wendys. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I like Burger King's nuggets better, and they cheaper. 10 nuggets for $1.99. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? And McDonald's, they fell all the way off with their nuggets, and they're the ones that started it first. They had the McNugget, you know what I'm saying? But we talking about Wendys right now, right? How fire is this, right? For me to just tweet something out, and then all of a sudden, like, boop, the next day, they're like, yeah, we coming back with it. I need to holler at Chance because I need to know, because I need the Szechuan sauce from McDonald's. I need to get more of that. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of those a year or two ago. You know what I'm saying? So this is dope, man. Are y'all looking forward to the spicy nuggets from Wendys like Chance is? Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Yo, the game ain't fucking around. Y'all see his new chain? This just says fuck Trump, right? And it got Trump in the middle. But it doesn't look like gold, right? It looks like copper or something, right? It doesn't look like gold. It looks like copper, I guess, because it looks like he has Donald Trump like on a penny, and then they put the X through it with the no Donald Trump and says fuck Trump. Like, that shit is ill, right? Then he got the chain on there and everything like that. Like, you must have went through a lot to get like a whole emblem made of like Donald Trump's face and everything like that. But it's cool though, because he's saying like fuck Trump. It's red, it's gold, he got diamonds in it. It's a fire ass little piece. I think that he should wear it to the White House whenever, if ever, he gets invited. Let me know what y'all think about this. Nas and his record label, or not his record label, but his company, you know, Mass Appeal, they're going to be like designing, curating, you know, different art pieces, coming out with a floor plan of the whole layout for a new museum called the Universal HipHop Museum, right? This Universal HipHop Museum is supposed to open up in 2023. So about 4 years from now, right? And that will bring us right to the 50-year anniversary of hip-hop. So in 2023, hip-hop will be 50 years old. So, and it's cool because hip-hop is not like another music genre where people say, how long has music been around? You might have a rough date, or how long have people been singing? You know, you might have a rough date. But with hip-hop, you could trace it back to a actual day and time of when hip-hop even started, right? So, you know, hip-hop has literally like a birthday. So hip-hop started August 11th, 1973, right? And that was DJ Kool Herc, an old school DJ. And DJ Kool Herc wasn't even born here in the United States or Brooklyn or, you know, the Bronx or anything. Kool Herc is Jamaican, right? So DJ Kool Herc was throwing like this little back to school party in a courtyard in the hood in the Bronx. And that's why they say hip hop started in the Bronx, is because, you know, he was just like playing like disco music and house music on a turntable. And then he ended up plugging up another turntable next to it so that he could extend the break beats. So he had two of the same records, and he would play just that small part of the record that had just the music going and not any singing on it. And then once that part was over, he would automatically switch it to the other turntable and then start it from there. Meanwhile, he's queuing it up again on this turntable so that when that part's over, he could switch it back. And he was doing that back and forth and back and forth. And during that time, there was no such thing as rap even. So people were just like rocking, a rolling, a rocking to the beat. Yes, yes, y'all. Oh, yeah. And you don't stop. Like, they didn't even know what to say. They just wanted to say something on the beat. So they were at the party just said, yeah, and that's right. To the beat, y'all. Ooh. You know, because it was just so funky fresh that they had to say something on it, right? It was the afternoon. It was April 11th. It was the summer. August 11th. It was the summertime. It was a back to school thing. And DJ Kool Herc was the DJ to do the back to school thing. And ever since then, he's the one that put the 1 and the 2 together. He put the call and response with the MCs and all that stuff together. Fire dopeness, right? So Mass Appeal, which started out as like a magazine, like back in like the 90s, there was a CEO of Mass Appeal. But then, you know, as time progressed, Nas actually invested in Mass Appeal, right? He's like the majority owner of Mass Appeal now, which is just not a magazine. It's a record label. It's a production company. They do management. They do a whole bunch of things, right? So now Nas's company, Mass Appeal, along with that same CEO, because he's still there, they're going to be the ones to bring the Universal Hip Hop Museum, which is going to be like hip hop of all hip. There are other hip hop museums. I think T.I. has a hip hop museum in Atlanta, right? But this is going to be the Universal Hip Hop Museum. So it's going to have everything, not just New York stuff, not just California stuff, not just old school stuff, not just stuff from the South. It's going to have everything all together. It is universal, hence the word Hip Hop Museum, and it's going to be located in the Bronx. So who else to ask to help y'all design and curate this Universal Hip Hop Museum than Nas himself, right? Also, as a production company, Mass Appeal, they're going to be, you know, documenting everything from the start and the conception of this hip hop museum until they actually open their doors, right? So they're actually going to break ground on the Universal Hip Hop Museum December of this year, December 2019. So from that point on, they're going to document, you know, them breaking ground. They're going to document the construction. They're going to, you know, show Nas talking to different artists, trying to get different things in the museum for an exhibit. They're going to show all of that stuff leading up to the doors opening for the Hip Hop Museum, and then they're going to show that too. Like, this should be fire, man. And yeah, who else to get to do this than Nas? Or maybe like, for this, you need some legends. So obviously Kool Herc will probably be like one of the first, you know, displays that you see in there. They're going to get some Jay-Z. They're going to get some Snoop. We can't forget Scarface, Trick Daddy, Ludacris, Outkast, UGK. Like, this is going to be fire. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about all this in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane, that's Jonny Fastlane on Instagram and Twitter. And y'all already know what to do. Peace.